Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah.
A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to HJM. So here, plenty of new subjects are going to come around, and I mean plenty. A lot of these new subjects that I've put down, they are more recent ideas, so I feel like that right now, it would be a great time to at least use them for the time being, because some of the others out there, I'd have to do a little research on. There's plenty of subjects out there that I have on a digital list, at least on my smartphone, that has in fact got a lot of backing behind it. But they're a little more complicated to know about, so I'd have to have some time before I can get to them. But today, I'll be talking about parks. Yeah. As simple as that idea is, I think it's a great time to get onto that, because after all, I've already talked about a few, like Yellowstone, which I uploaded not long ago on my channel. So, of course, I feel like it's about time for me to get to some of the others, like the Badlands, Jewel Cave, and many others along the line. The Appalachian Trail, the Rocky Mountains. There's tons of places around the country where you could go to and probably give out a little sightseeing tour of some sorts. Now, okay. Tours might be another idea for me to talk about. Maybe later. I'll get to that. But anyways, going back to parks, there's a lot that you could probably expect from any kind of park that you go to. Here in the Menominee Falls area alone, within a span of 2 miles by 3 miles, from north, south, east, west, and everything in between, there are quite a few parks. Quite a few open areas, if you will. And Menominee Falls isn't necessarily high populated. It is close to 40,000 people, though we have wait. A lot of wait times. We have yet to find out what the 2020 census is going to give us, and therefore what the population currently is in this town alone. But seeing as how far we've come along with all the different types of things that we've ever possibly put together, I mean, we've spent millions of dollars putting in some new housing, including huge apartment complexes in the falls alone. The 2010s as a whole was a pretty busy time, because after all, I do pretty much remember how basically that area, near Water Street, was basically a giant RV motorhome camp. And the bridge nearby pretty much didn't have a lot of, well, safety features to it, just 2 little sidewalls. The bridge had been rebuilt sometime later with a full bird cage like built around it. So that way you'd have little to no chance of falling off the bridge. And as for that area that used to be an RV motorhome camp of some sort, well, it was converted into a now usable road that you can get from Water and Parkway all the way over towards the county line and Parkway sort of intersection in a way. A small strip mall had been made, along with a few restaurants like an Olive Garden and a Zupa's, and a pretty big apartment complex had been built nearby. How long we've come for the last 10 years. But there's been a lot more that has also taken place. Though I'm getting kind of off track here, so of course, it's still going back to parks though. Menominee Falls and places like Rotary, Menominee Park, as well as the Village Park, which is near North Middle School. And there actually have been a few vlogs and a few videos that I put up on my channel in which that take place in that area. So overall, that's pretty much a lot of material you're pretty much getting from certain spots that I'm going to. But in general, there's a lot of ways to look at it. Probably the one where I have the most memories though, out of all parks I've ever been in my life, would be Spazland, which is found near Germantown. That is in fact one of the locations where I filmed Nerf's Secret Reveal Bolt of Intrigue Part 1. Yeah. Incredible as it sounds, that's basically what it was at the time. Though, let's just say I have unfinished business with that project. I will be able to get to that soon, so let's take care of it. But now, here on HJN, I've got more subjects that I'm probably going to have to talk about very soon, so let's just see what I can go through with this. So, if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.